LaRuss. These words from LaRuss, it could change your career in a matter of months if you do and apply these right things.
People will try to wait until they can sell 100 tickets, 200 tickets to do shows, but it's like, if you got 10 niggas who with you in your hometown, do a show for 10.
Really?
Hell yeah. And turn to 20, 20 turn to 40, 40 turn to 80, 80 turn to 160. Keep adding up. 10 pull up, and I got merch and every hoodie going for $20. I just made 200. I made 10 off each ticket, another 100. That's 300. We breaking this down and we're gonna keep building it. But try to wait, and it's like, if you wait, you may never even get people in the building. You gotta give an experience for them to go tell the homie.
Whoa, that was deep. Gracious and grateful for everything you got, because what you don't have is what you can get if you ultimately move the needle. Focus on what you got, because everything counts. Everything is a snowball effect. The avalanche is gonna come when it's time. But until then, just keep hitting them, keep stacking, keep building, keep building, keep building. Even if you're the only builder, if you building the Empire State Building and it's just you, keep building. No matter how long it takes, as long as you don't give up, it's gonna compound. It's compound interest at the end of the day. That's what I got out of it, compound interest. Cue me up for the song of the day. LaRuss. These words from LaRuss, it could change your career in a matter of months if you do and apply these right things. I'm gonna have to agree 100%. You can't always look at what you don't have. What you don't have is something that you do have, and everything is really, literally inside you. There's stages in life. There's a time period where things are not manageable, and there's a time period where things are extremely manageable. But if you can't manage a little, how can you manage a lot? So if you can't get those 10 fans to speak about what you've done on that level and make it worthwhile and give them an experience, life is about experience. You could tell somebody till they blow in the face, but unless another person's experienced the experience, then it's not ultimately going to be anything for them besides a click or something that could be botted. People could just be having bots, you know? When people open up for other people and there's a big crowd that's there, and they don't be there for the opening acts a lot of times, they be there for the headliners. But sometimes it could look way bigger than it is because the perception. So that 10 that you got, serve them like it's 1,000. Serve them like it's 10,000. Serve them like it's 100,000. Because it goes a long way.
Sorry for the interruption, but here's the song of the day.
It's okay to be alone and find yourself. Love yourself, judge yourself, hug yourself, mold yourself, baby. The melting pot get hot, but stick a hand in.
Product like the Russell was saying, and you got shirts, and then let's just say you got a project. Somebody might just put down $1,000 for your project. That might not even be your price, but somebody may turn into a super fan because of the experience that you gave them when it was just a few people, when you was intimate enough to shake hands, to say hello, how you doing, and politic and poly with them, and really see what they got going on in their life, and how whatever you doing can help them take on the next level of life. Because it's all stages. You know, you might get somebody through a stage where it's like, yo, bro, I just came up and I want to invest. How can I invest? You don't know who you dealing with. So turn that 10 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 80, 80 to 160. Like LaRussell said, I'm going to just keep it a $1,000. My city moves just as fast as the internet. So this information might seem like it's not relevant, or it's really not something that people can take and run with. But when you think about it, the people that you have, in a sense, where people tell the stories in the Bible, and one person told this person, the other person told this person, the other person told this person. Word of mouth is the strongest thing that you can do. But people be so worried about so much going on. Now back to the city, coming from a city where everything is moving so fast and you got so much distractions, and you comparing yourself, the thief of joy is comparison. When you comparing yourself to other people and you seeing they got 100, 200, 300, 400, 5,000 people at their shows, and you only got 10 people at your show, perform like your life is on the line, because them 10 people can add up to more.
Your fan base should look like a list. It should not look like a follower count, guys. The biggest issue is they're still on these social media platforms that we don't own.
Do you remember when TikTok USA was going to just cease to exist and all these TikTok artists were shitting their pants?
They were freaking out.
And they're like, rightfully so, because they didn't have email lists. They didn't have any sort of like fan data of their own.
It's a list. It's not a number. It's not a monthly listener count. It's not an Instagram follower count. that shit. Get off that right now.
And if you guys have not started moving your fans onto a list that you own, we got your back. We created a free super fan tracker with some really smart formulas built into it. Just comment the word tracker and we'll send it to you right now.
Case in point, social media is cool, but where do you go from social media? Like you said, when TikTok was about to go out of business, people was panicking. If Instagram go out of business, a lot of people was panicking. If YouTube go out of business, a lot of people was panicking because the artists ain't running themselves like they're a business. They running themselves like they artists, and they feel social media is their resume. But your real resume and your real connection is gonna be in that email address. I ask folks this a lot of times, people who own businesses all the time. What's the most thing that's populated in your emails? They say spam or they say promotions, but it's not spam or promotions. It's the company that has got your email and they're updating you what's going on their back end. So every day, if you see something from Gap, from Old Navy, from Sears, from Trader Joe's, from Walgreens, from wherever at, and they're constantly sending you emails, it's because they're letting you know what they got going on in their back end. So if social media crashes, their online crashes, they still got you in their system. Unless you unsubscribe for them, they always got a way to market to you to let you know what's going on. And that's the same thing with artists. Artists have to do the same thing because it's just not a one-way street for businesses. If I go into Target, Walmart, or anything like that right now, as we speak, if I go on right now and I'm cashing out, they're gonna ask, do I have an email or a number with them so I can get some reward points or something like that? And you may look at it like, oh, they just get my number so I can get reward points. Yeah, they're incentivizing you to for you to give them the data. And that's what counts. It's the data at the end of the day. As long as they got your data, they good to go. They good to go in some field. So if they're doing that to everyone who comes in the store, in case Target moves, in case Target location change, in case Target goes under another business name, if somebody buys it out, you will be knowing exactly who did it or what if they update you guys. So that's the importance of taking your data offline and literally putting it here. So, fellas.
This episode is sponsored by the GYM. M stands for men. We're holding men accountable, whether you're advanced or beginner. Keep the testosterone flowing. No matter where you are, you can do 50 dips, 50 push-ups, or 50 squats. Anytime, any place where it seems fit. Don't let, oh, I work, be an excuse. Be accountable as the leader, provider, and protector of the family. So make sure you get your reps in daily and have rest days. This episode is sponsored by the GYM. Back to the episode at hand.
8:30, we got something special coming for you guys. It is so hot out here, but we still gotta work and get this stuff done. So
1 for me, 2 for you, 3 for 3. 3's a chunk, chunky sleep, 4